Yo, stay wavy TV, ride the vibe with me, splash through your screen, drip clean like the sea, high tide energy, never on mute.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. So I actually got a chance to watch, about 15 to 20 minutes of Monday Night Raw before I turned it off, because Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, let's be honest, guys, both of these shows at this point are literally unwatchable. NXT is much better than Raw and SmackDown. AEW is better than Raw and SmackDown. TNA is better than Raw and SmackDown, right? So I found out last night while I was watching Monday Night Raw that Javon Evans is about to become a free agent, and he's about to move up to either Raw or SmackDown. So he had a match on Monday Night Raw last night. A match that he won, by the way, right? He beat some jobber. I don't even remember who he wrestled because the guy's a jobber, right? But, the general manager of Monday Night Raw basically told Javon Evans to his face that he wants to sign him. He said, he's very excited for his future. And Michael Cole said that Javon Evans is about to become a free agent, and he's trying to figure out if he's going to move up to the main roster and join Raw or SmackDown. Now, I'm happy for Javon Evans, but Javon Evans is only 21 years old, guys. So I was very surprised to hear this, because there's people on NXT that are in their 30s or close to 30 that has not officially moved up to the main roster yet. Number one, Obafemi, right? Obafemi is 27, 28 years old. And Triple H himself compared Obafemi to Brock Lesnar, right? Since his match with Cody Rhodes, a lot of people are very, very excited to see Obafemi join the main roster, right? The dude's already dominated NXT. Like, there's really nothing left for Obafemi to do on NXT. If he ends up staying on there for another year or 6 months, I'm not mad at that. But I definitely think he deserves to be on the main roster over Javon Evans, because Javon Evans hasn't even won a title on NXT yet. He has not been the NXT champion yet, right? Now, my boy Trick Williams, who's like 31, 32 years old, right? He will be on this week's episode of Friday Night SmackDown, and he is officially set to join the main roster, and he's most likely going to be joining Friday Night SmackDown, right? He's currently, not a free agent, but he's done with NXT. Like, Trick Williams hasn't even been on NXT for like the past 3 weeks because there's nothing else for him to do. Okay, he's like a 2-time NXT champion. He's the first WWE wrestler to win a TNA championship while still signed to the WWE. And he actually got TNA a TV deal. Like, TNA has a TV deal, so it looks like they're going to be back to just being TNA instead of keeping that partnership with the WWE, I think in 2026. So Trick Williams played a big part in that. I've seen a lot of people give Trick Williams credit for helping TNA secure that TV deal. And listen, bro, everybody that thinks Obafemi is going to be this star, that's how I look at Trick Williams, because let's be honest, guys. The only reason why people look at Obafemi like that is because he's a big ass dude, bro. Let's just call it what it is, right? He's massive, he's tall, right? Has muscles, but he also has some fat. He's just a big dude, just a big size dude, right? But when you look at Trick Williams, no diddy when I say this, but Trick Williams is the whole package, bro. He can be a good baby face. He can be an even better heel. He's great on the mic. He's charismatic. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? Great in-ring wrestler, athletic, tall. I think dude's like 6'2", 6'3". Like, Trick Williams is the real like NXT guy that I could see becoming a superstar on the main roster if he gets booked properly. Okay, we all know that Triple H has a history. If Triple H does the same thing to Trick Williams that he did to Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams ain't gonna become a superstar in the WWE. Okay? By the way, spoiler. If you guys don't want to know the spoiler, turn the video off, okay? Carmelo Hayes is officially the United States champion. Shout out to Carmelo Hayes, man. He deserves it. He's been on the main roster for about 2 years, and he finally can say that he has won a championship. This is his first title that he's won on the main roster. The only thing he did before that was win the Andre the Giant tournament, and they give you a fake ass chain with no diamonds or gold on it, right? It's like a fake ass, I don't even know what the chain is made of, but it's some type of cheap material, okay? So this was way long overdue for Carmelo Hayes. Shout out to Carmelo Hayes, man. And he's really getting over with the fans, bro. Like, the fans really want to see Melo win. You know what I'm saying? So back to Javon Evans, right? I think what they're doing with Javon Evans is the same thing that they did to Stephanie Valkyr, right? Stephanie Valkyr, she wasn't even signed to NXT for a full year before Triple H decided to move her up and have her join Monday Night Raw, right? And I think everybody would agree that Stephanie Valkyr's championship run so far has been underwhelming. It's been boring. It's not exciting. And at this point, I want to see somebody else get that title. I would love to see Raquel Rodriguez get that title from Stephanie Valkyr because she's boring, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Javon Evans, who's 21 years old, I would hate for them to move this guy up to the main roster at 21 just for him to be a jobber, right? For them to be moving Javon Evans up this quick, he needs to be treated like at least a mid-carder, right? Like, if you're going to move Javon Evans up just to lose a majority of his matches, then he's better off staying on NXT because at least Shawn Michaels is going to keep him in the main event picture. Like I said, Javon Evans hasn't even won the NXT title yet. Why? Like, if I was running things, I would have Javon Evans stay on NXT for one more full year. Have him win the NXT title. Have him win the tag team title with Slater, right? And then at the top of 2027, then I will move Javon Evans up to the main roster because what's the rush? What's the rush? Right? I think Javon Evans is extremely talented. I 100% believe that he can be a superstar in the WWE. And I think he could have a Jeff Hardy type of career, right? I think he could have a single title run, and I also think he could have a tag team run, especially if he's in a tag team with a guy like Slater. You know what I'm saying? Like, him and Slater, they looked incredible at Saturday Night Main Event, and I wish they would have won that match against AJ Styles and that other jobber. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that they're moving up Javon Evans so soon because they have big plans for him. That's what it seems like. I even seen John Cena mention Javon Evans in his interview with Cody Rhodes. And John Cena basically gave Javon Evans a little bit of advice. And listen, the way that they're talking about him on Monday Night Raw, everybody seems to really like Javon Evans. And hopefully Triple H does the right thing with Javon Evans, bro. Hopefully he books him properly. And hopefully Javon Evans, you know, does his thing on the main roster. But it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it seems like they're prioritizing Javon Evans over Trick Williams and Obafemi. And I don't understand why, because Obafemi and Trick Williams, they're both more accomplished than him at NXT. And they're both older than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'd much rather see Trick Williams, you know, go to Monday Night Raw and have Adam Pearce or Nick Aldis, whoever the general manager is. Like, they should be talking like that with Trick Williams. The fact that they're doing it with Javon Evans, it's just kind of, it's just strange. Like, it's kind of like, like I said, I'm not mad at it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Javon Evans is 21 years old, bro. He's 21 years old. Like, at least let the man win the championship in NXT. Every time he's been in the main event picture, like when he had that main event for the NXT title with Obafemi and Trick Williams, bro, like, that main event was one of the best main events of the year on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Like, that main event was like 10 out of 10. But let's be honest, guys. Every time Javon Evans was in the title picture, he came up short. He hasn't won the title not even once. So you're telling me that this guy's going to move up to Monday Night Raw without ever winning an NXT title to do what? Is he gonna take the title from Dominic Mysterio? I would like to see that, right? Is he going to challenge Carmelo Hayes for the United States title? What exactly And that's the thing, like, that's not going to happen because Carmelo Hayes is on SmackDown, so that's not going to happen. So what exactly is Javon Evans moving up to the main roster to do? Is he moving up to just get his ass whooped by Gunther, or, you know? Like, let me know in the comment section, guys, because I just don't understand what's going on. So that's my thoughts on this. Like I said, Trick Williams is set to be joining SmackDown. He will make an appearance backstage with Cody Rhodes. Javon Evans is looking like he's officially been moved up to Monday Night Raw. And let me know what you guys think about this, man. Do you guys think Javon Evans is ready for the main roster? If I was to answer this question, I think he's ready, but I don't think moving him up this quick is the right move. Because when you move talent up too quick, what happens is you can stunt their development, and if they're not ready to be in that position, then you could kind of turn the fans against them. Like Stephanie Valkyrie, like, bro, while Stephanie Valkyrie was on NXT, guys, she literally was my favorite female wrestler. Like, regardless of the main roster, NXT, AEW, Stephanie Valkyrie on NXT was my favorite female wrestler in the world, right? But since she's moved up to the main roster and she's won that title, I don't like Stephanie Valkyrie anymore. Don't get it twisted. I still think she's gorgeous. I'm 100% attracted to her, right? But I'm talking about just her as a wrestler, like her cutting promos, her storyline, her matches. I don't think they're entertaining at all. And I think that that's the same thing that possibly might happen with Javon Evans. Like, if you're not putting Javon Evans in the right matches, if you're not putting Javon Evans in the right storyline, if Javon Evans is not cutting good promos, what's going to happen is he's going to be a jobber and nobody's going to really look at him as a big deal, you know? So like I'm saying, if they're going to move him up this quick at 21 years old, Triple H, you better book this man properly, bro. He needs to immediately be in title contention. You know, like I said, I would love to see Javon Evans snatch that Intercontinental title off of Dominic Mysterio. I would love to see it. There's only two things that's going to happen. Either he's going to go for that Intercontinental title, or he's going to be a tag team partner with somebody. And that's what I was trying to think about. Like, guys, like, who on the main roster on Monday Night Raw could possibly be a tag team partner for Javon Evans? I couldn't think of that. Like, I'm really sitting here thinking, like, who is a guy that currently doesn't have a tag team partner that could be a tag team partner for Javon Evans? The only person I can really think of is Penta, right? But Penta's injured. Penta has like a shoulder injury or something like that. We don't know when he's going to be back. So let me know in the comment section, man. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.
Yeah, welcome to the vibe. Stay wavy in the mix, got the culture on the rise. Tap in, hit subscribe, ring that bell, let it ride. We gon' surf through the trends, give you game every time. Reviews, new views, keep it honest, never fake. If you're looking for the wave, this the channel you embrace. Stay